Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So today we're taking a look at this. It's a new Jurassic World Spinosaurus, and I think he looks absolutely fantastic there. Really nice to see the Spinosaurus back again. As much as I despise him, he is cool in toy form. If you saw our review on the Tyrannosaurus Rex, link is in the description down below. It seems like he has the same feature where you move the tail and the mouth opens and closes and the neck moves. So first off, let's take a look at the packaging. So up in the top left corner we have the new chrome Jurassic World logo. We have this nice blue and red scale branding going on. In the top right corner we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex looking awesome. Then down here it has a little rundown of the feature. So you move the tail and there's a chomping attack, and here it says Spinosaurus for ages 4+. That's me. So on the back we've got the Spinosaurus just roaring there whilst glowing blue. You can see the Jurassic World logo here. It says chomping jaws as the feature, and we've got the new conjoined Jurassic World logo there. So time to break this guy out of the packaging. So here is the Spinosaurus out of his packaging, and we've got quite a jazzy Spinosaurus going on here. As you can see, he is doing some serious toe tapping here along to the music. I think this is supposed to be part of the sculpt, but actually if I move the leg back to kind of make him look like he's walking, he falls over. So actually the best way to make him stand up is to have him in this toe tapping pose. He's a jazzy Spinosaurus. So taking a look at the Spinosaurus in my hand, you can see that he's a pretty cool looking sculpt. Nice paint job. The coolest part of this guy, as usual, is the gimmick. So if I move this up and down, you can see his neck and head move up and down. If I move it left and right, he opens his jaws. And I think his jaws are opening much wider than they did on the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So that's cool to see. And if you move them together, you can get that cool puppeteering effect, although he's looking a bit robotic. So apart from that, his arms are articulated, so they'll go forward and back on both sides. Same with the legs. So about as far back as they'll go. Same on this side. They're not as loose as they were on the Tyrannosaurus Rex. This leg will only go this far forward for some crazy reason. And unfortunately we do have the exposed screws again, not as many as on the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Taking a closer look at the sculpt and the paint job, you can see he's a little bit goofy looking because his teeth are so big in his mouth. But apart from that, the head sculpt is actually pretty good, and there's some nice detail going on here, some nice pitted scales, and actually the detail on the eye is actually really nicely painted. It's just a shame about these really goofy looking teeth. The interiors of the mouth have been sculpted and painted, kind of in a block pink, but still it's pretty cool. There's nice colours going on here on the head sculpt. As we move down the neck, you can see there's some nice creases and folds going on sculpted in there. Nice creases going all the way along the body. Got this nice dino damage wound. Unfortunately we don't have the separate dino damage piece, but oh well. Nicely painted fin here, nice striations running down it. You can see there's some nice musculature in the leg here and also in the lower leg, really nice. And there's his toe tapping foot for when he's listening to jazz music. We've got this cutout on the bottom which unfortunately compromises the sculpt, but you know, you've got to save on plastic. And then on the other side you can see the little dew claw hanging down there. Really nicely sculpted musculature all the way along, and nice sculpting going all the way along the tail. Really nicely sculpted creases. There's a nice elegant S curve running along there. Oh, just how big is this guy? Let's bring out the tape measure. You're looking at about 7.5 inches long, which is about 19 centimeters, and in terms of the height, you're looking at about 5 inches long, which is about 12-13 centimeters. Okay, size comparison time. Let's bring in the Tyrannosaurus Rex. We have reviewed this one. Link is in the description. Look at the size of his head. I'm going to get my wife to chime in with what she said about his head.
It's just wrong.
It's just wrong. So there you can see the Spinosaurus and the Tyrannosaurus Rex looking at a similar scale. The Spinosaurus is a little bit taller. But there you go. Next up, let's bring in the Indominus Rex from the Versus Gyrosphere set. Again, we have reviewed this one. Link is in the description. You can see the Indominus Rex towers over the Spinosaurus. I'm interested to see how big this guy actually is in the film. I saw a recent poster with the Claire Deering character, and this guy looked enormous. Next up, here's the Velociraptor Blue next to the Spinosaurus, and you can see, obviously, because this is a growler, it's a little bit bigger than the Spinosaurus, so he doesn't look to scale. Next, let's bring in the Pilot Oompa Loompa from the Pteranodon versus Helicopter set. And you can see that he's almost as big as the Spinosaurus, which I'd be pretty proud of if I was an Oompa Loompa. And lastly, let's bring in our old friend Off-Color Alan. You can see that the Spinosaurus is kind of like a big dog. Thanks, Alan. There he goes. He's leaving the review table. There we have it, guys. That was today's look at the Spinosaurus from the Jurassic World line. I have to say, the toe tapping feature is something I didn't expect to find, but I do like the gimmick. When you waggle the tail around, you can get get him to roar and move around like a little puppet, which I think is very, very cool. Okay guys, if you've got this far in the video, I want you to leave a comment down below which dinosaur you'd like to see reviewed next. In the meantime, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.